Okay, so welcome everyone to the free monthly healing call. So if you're catching this on the recording, it's the 9th of March, Sunday the 9th of March, and it's the day after International Women's Day. And I've been reflecting really on what it is to be female and feminine qualities yesterday and today. And really the essence of feminine qualities are softness, our tenderness, our compassion, nurturance, kindness, love. And they are, I just feel so what we need right now in the world. Um, and we tend to look for them outside of ourselves, but actually what we really need is to find them inside of ourselves, because what we realize through a lot of the practices that we do and that I do is when we start to remove all of the things that aren't love, all of the things that scare us in the world, all of the have tos, the shoulds, the pressure that we put on ourselves, we actually start to return to these soft, gentle qualities that we have, and they're our natural state. And so what I'm intending to do with this call is just to give us a reminder that, um, although we might seek love outside of ourselves, it's actually inside. It's always here, and it really is our true nature. And as we start to peel back all the layers of everything that we're not, we can get more in touch with that. And I really hope that this call and some of the practices that we're going to do today are really just going to be an invitation to touch into that energy more and more. I was writing a post yesterday, no, it was this morning for social media, and it was just about this, and an invitation to the call. And the words to that song, "What the world needs now is love, sweet love," came into my head. And I just thought, like, that couldn't be more true, and it really is that we have to, I believe, really turn inwards to find that, and to, instead of looking for love and connection in unhealthy places and in our unhealthy habits, what I feel we really need to do is to start to turn towards our pain, with tenderness, with love, with softness, with kindness, and with compassion. And really, that's what a lot of my work is about, and what I believe is really the key to healing our trauma and all the difficult experiences that we've had, which really puts us in the driving seat. So, we can really hold ourselves in that beautiful space where, we're parenting ourselves, and we're being kind and loving and nurturing to ourselves. And I think that's really the place where healing begins. So yeah, I just wanted to share that before we start. And just to say that anything I offer here, anything that, any practice, any opinion, they're just, they're just offers, they're invitations. So it's all choice. So take what is good for you, what works for you, and leave anything that doesn't. Okay, so it's all just an invitation. So I'd like to read a poem to you, which I came across recently, and I think it's really beautiful, by a woman called Demelza Dotel, and it's called The Light Bringers. So you might want to close your eyes, and perhaps you want to place a hand on your heart, especially if there's some tenderness in there right now. And just really listen to and feel these words, and drink it in if it feels true for you. It's called The Light Bringers. When the world feels bleak and dark, and sadness sits with you, look for those with loyal hearts of kindness and beauty true. Those that emanate such warmth that their very presence feels like a warm hug to the soul, and that hold their guiding torch in hand, reminding you to keep your steadfast resolve. When it feels like the world is losing its way, out of kilter, spinning out of control. Search for those calm of spirit to help soothe your worries and console. And search for those that feel like the sun. You won't need to look very far, for there are many unsung heroes whose hearts shine bright like stars. And if in the vast ocean of space you're struggling to navigate your way, let that sadness sit with you in place until the light finds you and washes it away. For there are many light bringers out there, the lighthouses, the moon, stars, and sun, shining their guiding light. And who knows, perhaps a light bringer, you too are one. Just allowing the words of that poem just to drop in. And I'm going to invite us to just to take a few moments in meditation. And again, perhaps resting a hand on your heart, or hand on the heart, hand on the belly, if it feels right for you. And just noticing where your body connects with your seat, or with your bed. And just really getting a sense of the connection of your body to what it is that's supporting you right now. And just remembering that beneath that is the floor, is the ground. And beneath however many layers there are in your building, they will meet the earth. And just remembering that whatever it is that you're sitting on right now is being held and supported by this beautiful planet we call home. And just see if you can just drop into that, knowing, that remembering. That we are indeed held on this earth, provided for and supported by this beautiful planet. Sometimes it helps when we are worrying about the minutiae of life or the day-to-day. Just help to remember that actually we are being carried. We are being held. The earth's got us. We belong to her. She is actually our mother. And just allowing yourself to feel a sense of ease with that support. And just getting a sense of your self, your overall self right now, and just noticing, how am I feeling right now? And just noticing sensations, feelings, activity in the mind. Just noticing what's there, without needing to change anything. or fix anything. And seeing if you can let some of that go into what it is you're sitting on and to all the layers beneath, all the way into the earth. And then just asking yourself, what is it I need right now? And just see what your body's wisdom whispers to you. And just letting your system know that you will take care of its needs. Whatever it's asked for, you are noticing, and you will tend to them as soon as possible. Now I invite you just to start to take some deep breaths, and we're going to take 5 big inhales, and as you breathe in, perhaps placing a hand on the chest and a hand on the belly, and just really pushing in the breath into your hands so you can really feel the inside of your body as you breathe. And as you exhale, just letting it all go. And just really noticing the difference between the inhale and the exhale. So breathing in, pushing out the belly, the ribs, the chest. And breathing out, chest, ribs, belly. And just notice how it feels once the out breath's left your body. A couple more times, breathing in, pushing out the belly, widening the ribs, filling up to the top of the chest. And exhaling, just relaxing as the breath leaves. Just notice how it feels when the breath's gone. And again, inhale. Pushing, 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 filling up, filling up, filling up. And exhale, release. Good. You can keep your eyes closed for this if you choose, or just start to make some gentle movements with the head and the neck. So I would just drop the chin down towards the chest. Obviously, if you've got any neck issues, just be really mindful here. Just do what feels okay. And you can just roll your head around to one shoulder. You can spend a moment or two there. If you want to, you can add the weight of your hand on your head just to increase a little stretch. And then rolling back to center and slowly to the other side. Again, adding your hand as a gentle weight if you want to. Just starting to stimulate the vagus nerve in the neck area. And when you're ready, release. Dropping the head down, chin to chest. And then lifting back up to center. And we can do a little practice with the eyes, very, very simple way of, again, activating, stimulating the vagus nerve, which is what helps to bring us into kind of the calm, centered, parasympathetic state that we're often looking for, especially when we're overthinking or getting anxious about the future. So we'll do more of a yogic practice today. So we'll take your eyes to center to start with, and then look directly up. So you're going to look up to 12 o'clock. And then slowly take your eyes round to 3 o'clock. Hold them at 3 o'clock. So you're looking as far to your right as you can. And we'll stay there till you take a deep breath. And then when you're ready, move the eyes down to 6 o'clock. And then slowly to 9 o'clock. Really looking as far to your left as you can. Wait till you get a deep breath. And then all the way back to 12 o'clock. And then let the eyes come back to center. Close the eyes. And just notice what's happening inside. Just notice how you feel. And then when you're ready, we'll do it the other way round to keep it nice and even. So when you're ready, opening the eyes, look to 12 o'clock. And then slowly down to 9 o'clock. So you're looking as far left as you can. Stay there till you get a deep breath, a sigh, maybe even a yawn. And when you're ready, move down to 6 o'clock. And again, eyes moving slowly round to 3 o'clock, far right. Wait for the yawn, the sigh, the deep breath. And then moving up to 12 o'clock. And letting the eyes close. And just noticing how you feel. So after every practice, just checking in. And just noticing what shifted. Was that helpful for me? What did it do? How did it change my state? And you can determine which practices are useful for you and when. So just really just noticing the effect inside. Take a few breaths here. And then we're going to do some self-havening touch. Again, it's all an invitation. So self-havening touch is just very lovely movements that we do with our hands, and we place our hands on our own body and see how that soothes us. So you can start by taking your hands and doing what I'm doing here. Yeah. And then we're going to apply the hands to the face. Again, if that feels good for you. And you might just want to stroke your hands across your face. You might want to do it really lightly. You might feel like applying a firmer pressure. You might find spots that have some tension. I often find my eyebrows are tense, although they don't seem to be right now. And then you might want to move to the temples. Give the temples a rub. You just get the feedback from your own body and determine, where do I want to apply this touch? And then we can go around the cheekbone area. And just remembering it's your face, so be relatively gentle. So it should feel good and it should feel soothing. And it's just like you're saying to yourself, I'm here. I'm here. I've got you. I've got you. Moving down towards the jawline. And then if you're doing from chin along the jawline, you might want to separate your fingers and go in front and behind your ears. And just rubbing around the ears. Remembering to take some nice breaths while you're here, just noticing what's happening in the breath. Am I holding my breath? Is my breath shallow? And then you can do some massaging of the ear. You can take your earlobes and give them a good rub. And then you can take the cartilage of the ears. You've got reflex points. You've got a whole kind of reflexology map around the ear, the whole of the ear. So it's a great place to give yourself a little pick me up. It's giving yourself an ear massage, especially the bits actually that are quite sore. Sometimes the cartilage is a bit tender, but once you give it a rub, it all starts to ease up, and just notice how it feels inside. Like for me, when I give myself an ear massage, I feel a lot of warmth, and it's a lovely feeling, and it starts to move through the whole body. Then we can go towards the back of the head. So I'm taking the whole of my hands, the back of my head, and then my thumbs are at the base of my skull, the occiput area. So you can just do smooth movements underneath the occiput, or giving yourself a little massage there. So this is where the cranial nerves come out from the skull and down into the body. So this is a great place to massage, and it really helps to stimulate the vagus nerve, which is what we really want to do. And then you can give yourself a little head rub. Just look for all the areas that are tense. You can feel yourself moving the skin over the skull. And you're just doing what feels good for you. Yeah, there's no prescription here. You just find the spots that feel good for you. And whenever you're ready, well, you can keep going for as long as you like. And we can just do a little bit on the chest. And taking the hands, fingertips to the chest. All of these areas where your vagus nerve is easily accessible. And then you might want to just give your arms a little squeeze or a squeezing massage. And it's just like a self-healing hug. Just really getting that feedback. Your system doesn't know if you're receiving a massage from someone else or from yourself. So it's a bargain way to get a massage and to get those benefits of, feeling safe and feeling held and feeling connected. And then you might want to put one hand under one armpit and one arm over the opposite shoulder and just move it into more of an actual hug. Again, just adjust so it's comfortable for you. And perhaps you can say some soothing words here to yourself, whatever it is you need to hear right now. Just be, it's okay, I'm safe. I'm safe. And you can be saying to yourself, I've got you, it's okay. You're okay. It's all going to be okay. And you're safe, you're held, you're loved. You can stay in that hug for as long as you want or need to. And as you're holding yourself, just inviting in everything that you need right now. Perhaps all the things that you've been longing for and missing. I'm really talking about qualities here. I need love, I need support, tenderness, kindness, gentleness. Things that perhaps have been missing in your life for a long time. Perhaps we've never really felt that connected to some of these qualities that we might need. And here's an opportunity just to recognize that they are there. They're there, even just the whisperings of them, they're there inside of us. And we can access them, we can hold ourselves. In this embrace and cultivate enough safety that those qualities can begin to emerge for us because they live inside of us. I'm going to start to move into the healing part of the call. And so, yeah, just really starting to shape your intention about what it is that you need most right now. And it's more really about the qualities than, something external. When we focus on how it is we want to feel, then we're inviting, the world to show up with things that bring those qualities. And there's much more chance of it happening when we're less controlling and more open to receiving it in whichever way it comes. So just getting clear on your intention and getting comfortable. You're welcome to lay down if you want to. And I'm just going to ask you to say to yourself, I offer there's three, if you like, three main vibrations or types of healing that I offer, and they can all come through in this healing. So you can say yes or no to any of those frequencies. I'm going to be channeling Reiki. There'll probably be Sekhem coming through, and also angelic healing. So you can just say to yourself that you want to accept whichever of these you want to accept, or if you're willing to accept all of them, just say to yourself, I'm open to accepting all of them. Just again, everything's a choice. This is not something that's it's not forced upon you. It's just it's offered there, and the energy will respect your boundaries. But yeah, if you're open to everything, just say I'm open to receiving any of the energy Claudia's about to channel for me. And if you just want Reiki, say I just want Reiki. Just want Sekhem, I just want Sekhem. I just want angelic healing, say I just want angelic healing. Okay. So yeah, a few minutes of healing. If you do happen to look at the screen, sometimes I look like I'm in pain, but actually there's just a lot of energy moving through me. So that's just completely normal. It may or may not happen in that way, but just to let you know. So you can relax and I'll let you know when we're done. And yeah, so just take a few moments and enjoy. Just starting to notice your breath. Watching it come and go. And just taking a moment to see how you're feeling inside. Sensations, emotions, things moving through you, something landed in, maybe let go of something. Just taking a moment to observe how you are right now. If you're feeling in touch with any pure qualities like peace or joy or love or anything you want to kind of remember, just acknowledge that now. And if you want to anchor any of those feelings in, then just touch and press a part of your body while feeling those feelings. Just letting yourself know that when you touch that part of the body again, that you'll be able to get more in touch with those feelings more readily, more easily. And if you want to come back to waking, then you can. You can start to bring a bit of movement back to your fingers and toes, your arms and legs. Have a little stretch if you need to. Or if you don't want to come back, you're also totally welcome to stay where you are and rest. And so here on the live call, we're going to now go into sharing, if anyone wants to share, a little Q&A. So I'm going to close the recording, and thank you all of you who are joining on the recording. Thank you for joining, and hope you feel like you've benefited from the session. And yeah, do let me know how you're doing. You can send me an email, or drop something in the comments to let me know how you are and how that lands with you. And if you want to join the next free call, then you can. You can just go to my website, claudiamaxine.com. There's a tab for free healing. You can just sign up there, or you can find the link on other social media tabs. So much love and many blessings to you. I'm going to stop the recording now and go back to the live call. Okay, much love.